So you may have a lot of friends, but drawing is not one of them. What a negative thing to say. So why do I love drawing so much? The fact is, most of the students that I teach find one thing very difficult. And this simple principle is what it's about. Drawing from general or simple to specific. And there's many ways to do that. You can lay out patterns of measurement and you can start to develop your work that way, or you can do what I love to teach most of all is a constructive method, because it's more thorough in teaching the rudiments, the fundamentals, what structurally lies below the subject, so they understand it well. As an example, we have the frame of the body is in the skeleton, right? And we understand the articulation and movement of joints and so on. We put muscles on top of that. We understand what those muscles represent in terms of volumetric form. Then we put drapery on top. And then we understand how the drapery, because of gravity, hangs on that frame. The fact is, if you don't understand what you're looking at, you can't demonstrate a good drawing. You cannot demonstrate a good drawing without understanding it first. So in the classroom, I oftentimes encourage students to draw the same thing more than once. Go and do the subject several times and see if you have the ability to really understand what you're drawing, because it'll show up. You'll have several drawings that look like you did them at the same time, or it'll look like you've studied the same subject. There's no question about identity. There's no question about an understanding of structure or equilibrium or whatever it takes to make this illusion of a drawing very convincing. We always emphasize in the studio representational drawing. We're trying to draw something that's alive. We want to bring it to life. We want to touch the emotions of those who are looking at the artwork and convince them that they have some emotional attachment with the subject, either the way the subject is looking at them or the gestural movement of the subject, like a dancer as an example. Or one of my favorite subjects is a beautiful musician playing an instrument. I love artwork of artists. I love to see artists doing their thing, whether it's a sculptor or a painter or a dancer or a musician or whatever. And being able to do it in such a way that it actually inspires artists to want to represent something similar, or inspires people to want to do what they see in the artwork, or it inspires people to just engage in the setting and be emotionally attached. These are things that are just, to me, fascinating. It's a poetic message that comes off a piece of artwork. So what did we learn here is we are challenged with drawing. Drawing is not your friend, because if you don't understand what you're doing, it'll expose you. It is not going to be your friend. It's not going to hide the faults. It's going to expose the faults. Why do I love drawing? Because it does that. Because it gives me that opportunity to know I do have the capacity to manage a very delicate drawing with great control and efficiency. And that, to me, is a very great achievement. And that's what I want to share with you. Please subscribe. Please give it a thumbs up. Please visit the channel. Tell others about it. And of course, we run an online live atelier with full demonstration. So everything is demonstrated from scratch. And we invite experienced and new artists to consider this. Why? Because it's an opportunity for us all to grow together in a very traditional way, in a very manual way, in a way that's so rewarding. Enjoy.